Hey, everybody. I want to tell you something today. Have you ever thought about how can I make my life better? How can I get to the point to where I'm tired of trading hours for dollars at work? What can I do without quitting my job, without putting my family in jeopardy? What can I start doing to improve myself while at the same time continuing on my job, but in my spare time, start working on my future? What I found is what you can start doing is develop a reading habit. It's been said before by a lot more famous people than I am. I'm not famous at all, but it's been said by guys like Jim Rome and Myron Golden and a lot of other famous speakers that leaders are readers. And one thing you might want to do if you want to start changing your financial future is develop a reading habit. So over the next few weeks, I want to review a few of the books that I found that really began to change your thought pattern. And the idea is words, thoughts, habits, character, discipline, destiny. What does that mean? That means you change the words you read, you change your thoughts. When you change your thoughts, you change your actions. When you start doing things, change your actions, you start changing your habits. When you change your habits, you change your character. And once you change your character, you change your destiny. But guess what? It all starts with words. So let me tell you a book that I've read that is really powerful. It's a short book. It won't take you much long to read, very long to read, but it's real powerful. It's this book right here. Can you see that? It's called As A Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's a little book. See, it's a little really small book. I like small books. You can read them and it's real powerful. But in this little book, check this out. There's only, it's not even, there's only, I'm guessing, maybe 5, 7 chapters. Look at that. So this book, you can read this book in an afternoon. But it talks about a lot of different things like how thought affects character. It talks also about the effects of thought on circumstances. It talks about how thought affects the body. It talks about thought and purpose. It also talks about thought and achievement. So this is a real powerful book. It's written in Old English. What does that mean? That means some of the words are a little bit different, but it's easy to understand. I've read this book several different times, and I'm telling you, this book will change your life. This little small book right here. So if you were like me, if you are like me, or if you were like me, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and don't know where to start, you don't have much money or time, start developing a reading habit. Now, I'm not here to make money or anything like that. I don't get money from referring this book to you at all. You can pick it up, I would guess, at Amazon or Half Price Bookstore or on eBay, somewhere like that. As you can tell, it's not very thick. It's not going to cost you much money, but it's powerful. Start developing a reading habit. Read this book and don't just read it once and put it down and say, yeah, I've read it. I've read this book several different times because each time I read it, I've discovered things in this book that I've read several times that I didn't see before. Now, the key to all of these books that I have here, to all these books in my library, is not the idea that you have the book. I want you to do what it says. So you read this little book, read the chapter, and begin doing what it says. Start thinking about things. Start thinking about your life. Start thinking about where you want to go. Start thinking about your actions. Start thinking about how can I change my destiny? How can I go from where I am to where I really want to be? It starts with reading. Start with this book right here. Read this book, do what it says, and I guarantee you, when you come back here next week, we're going to talk about a different book. Let's see. Why don't we talk about this book? We'll review this book next time. You may have read it already, but I can tell you some secrets about this book that it'll change your life. So anyway, get this book. Go to Amazon or Blockbuster. I'm dating myself. Go to Amazon or Half Price Bookstore or eBay or anywhere. Pick up this book, begin to read it, and next time I come on, we'll talk about this book. And you can see that once you start reading, your life will begin to change because leaders are readers. Okay, see you next time. All right, bye.